Hey guys, it's me, of course. Today is going to be a rant video. Last year I made a video when I turned 16 because that whole week was just chaotic. It was absolutely chaotic, and you know, looking back at it now, there's a lot of things I didn't realize, and there's a lot of things that have changed since then, and I think that's pretty cool. So today I'm going to be making a video about the week of my 17th birthday. Yeah, surprise. I'm 17 now. It's weird, but I actually feel 17, so that's pretty cool. It might be longer than that video. If you haven't seen that video, you should, because why not? There's a lot of things in this video that will probably be explained because of that video. So, we're actually starting a little bit before this week, or last week, I guess, because I'm a day late. It's not the 24th like I intended it to be. I got distracted, and you'll find out why. So, about a week ago, because of this whole coronavirus and COVID-19, we've been doing online schools and online classes, and one of my classes, I have to submit a video for one of my teachers. And I did so. Got it in on time. I wanted everything to be in on time, so I had like 2 free days of no homework and just being able to relax, maybe clean up my room a little bit. It got a lot messier because I got a lot of stuff this year, which is really awesome. But we had to upload a video of us dancing. That video is not allowed for public because I suck at dancing. So it's only for whoever I entrust the video with. And it's only like 30 seconds. So I was waiting for it to load. And I was looking through my videos. And I saw one where I looked extremely tired. My hair was colored. I was really tired. And it says, by the way, I'm 16 now. I'm like, you know what? Okay. So while I'm waiting for the video to download, because it takes a while, I watched the video. And it was so interesting to watch that last year I didn't feel like I belonged, I guess. I felt like I shut myself out completely and that I wasn't ever going to get as many friends as I used to. Because I really liked having a lot of friends, and then just stuff happened and I didn't, and it just wasn't that good of a year last year, I guess. And I was watching it, and at the end, the video said, me in the video, excuse my stuttering, me in the video was just saying I didn't think anybody knew me, and I started crying when I heard that because this year it's just I got a lot of friends this year and it's so awesome. It's really awesome. Really sappy, but people know me and I didn't think they would know me because last year I invited 14 people to my Sweet 16. We put a lot of money and a lot of effort into it to be awesome. 14 to 16 people invited. One showed up. That has been haunting me since then because I thought people just didn't care for me. They didn't like me. I was annoying. I talked too much. So I tried shutting myself down. And that happened for the rest of that year and then the beginning of this year. And that was probably the biggest mistake I made in my high school career. So this year, due to my mom, I got out. I joined theater. I got into productions. I got into the musical. I've been trying for the musical for 3 years and I finally got into it. Of course, due to COVID, the musical's not happening because it's a spring musical. It was supposed to happen a few weeks ago, like 2 weeks ago, and that didn't happen. But I got in and I was so happy I got in. I almost cried. I was really happy about it. And this year was just going so well. So just me last year, 16-year-old me, fresh 16-year-old me. just things looked up and it was awesome. So I decided, I was talking to my mom about it, and like, I should do an update video because I'm not very good with keeping up with videos anyways. And I mean, the videos are fun and I like talking. So here we are, and I'm fidgeting as I'm talking, so you know I'm into it. So the whole week has been great. I didn't want to think much about my birthday because we're in quarantine. We can hang out with people, just social distancing. Have I been following that? Not exactly, but that's all right. Not a lot of people have been anyways. But I didn't want to think about it because I'm like, oh, people aren't going to participate again this year. What's the difference? I'm more outgoing, I'm more talkative, I'm more sweet, and I guess, yeah, that's true. I'm all of those. I'm more talkative, I'm more sweet, I'm out there a lot more than I was last year, and honestly, it feels amazing. Besides the point, but I didn't want to think about it at all. I was stuck at home. My least favorite spot is my house. I really don't like it. I like to go outside, and I thought, okay, I can't do that because don't want to catch it, don't want to spread it. Still haven't caught it, and I've been going out anyways. So not much happened the week of. During school, I'm in a Japanese class. I kinda am very bad at Japanese, so I can't exactly say what my teacher said, but we were in class, and that was a voice crack. This was on Thursday. No, it was on Wednesday. Excuse me. It was on Wednesday. And Japanese is the end of the day, and, you know, I was just kind of sitting there, and la-di-da-di-da, not much going on. I was just paying attention to class, and my teacher showed a whiteboard and asked somebody to read it. And it roughly translated to, out of all the students in the class, whose birthday is on Saturday? Which this year my birthday was on Saturday, so there's a little spoiler alert. Ooh, I know the answer. It's me. So I was reading it, and I'm like, I know one word, and I know that word is birthday. Okay. I can't remember what that word is, but it looks like Saturday. Oh, she's talking about me. Okay. So I'm sitting there and I'm like freaking out. I'm like literally shaking and like doing this. And I was trying to hurry to like shut off my camera, but my mouse kept missing. And I just sat there and I'm like, you know what? Screw it. Okay. Excuse my language. And yeah, so my teacher called me out for that. So that was pretty cool. The next day was pretty normal. And then Friday, I was really anxious because my mom said that more people were joining in. My mom was planning this really big birthday thing. I had no clue what it was the entire week. I knew I was going to get presents. In fact, this is one of my birthday presents. I knew I was going to get presents, and I knew some of my presents were clothes, and I knew one was an autograph because that was accidentally shown to me, and it's still not here. So that's disappointing. Besides the point. I knew, like, very little stuff. I knew I was going to Barnes & Noble, and I knew I was going to places and just see people. I didn't know what was happening, though. And I didn't want to think about it, because I'm like, I'm going to be disappointed. So, my mom let me go hang out with a friend, and we spent pretty much the whole day together, like, the whole rest of the day from, like, I don't know, 3 or 4, if you're watching, if you know who you are, you should know who you are, correct me if I'm wrong, until, like, 9, 10 at night. It was pretty awesome. We did stuff, we hung out, our school was supposed to, was supposed to turn on the football lights in honor of the graduates who don't really get a graduation this year, which they do. My school's doing something and it's kind of cool. But they were supposed to turn on the football field lights. So we waited to watch them. It was nice hanging out and watching the sunset. That was pretty nice. But they didn't turn on the lights. That was really disappointing and really annoying. And oh, they lied. And oh, it was annoying. Okay. But we walked home. I walked my friend home. And yeah, we just had a really good day, and they're really good distractions. So if you ever watch this, I don't know why you would ever watch this, but thank you. And if I told you to watch this, I'm sorry, because I feel like that's the thing to do. So I'm sorry if I made you watch this. Besides the point, focus. Okay, so that was a perfect distraction. I didn't really think anything. I'm like, oh, it's Friday night. I'm gonna sleep in tomorrow. That was a lie. I woke up at 7:30 in the morning to take a shower. But it was perfect distraction. I didn't overthink my birthday like I did last year. So, time for the actual birthday. The very big source of all of this. Every single thing. All of it. The very big source, okay? So I wake up, like I said, to take a shower. It was 7:30. My mom did not expect me to wake up that early. But I did. And, I was just la-di-da-di-da-di-da, la-di-da-di-da-di-da, just kind of there. I wasn't supposed to do anything for my birthday. My mom had a whole itinerary. I love my mom. I have to thank her so much for this. I get in too many fights with her. I love her. If you watch this, Mom, I love you. You're amazing. Thank you so much. She planned out the whole entire day. Knew exactly what we were doing. Every single day. Almost every single minute. Pretty much. Except there was like a little few holes in case I did something a little too fast. But it was fine. So I get up, I get in the shower, I get out of the shower, and I can't change, so I just change back into my pajamas because clothes are my prisons. And I sit in the front room, we're talking a little bit, and my dad goes, hey, do you want to go for a drive? Because for my 14th birthday, my dad took me driving to practice driving. And it was really fun. It was just in a parking lot, going around in circles. Nobody was really there. Almost hit a car, but it was fine. My dad saved me. That was pretty cool. And I haven't really driven since because I'm kind of terrified of driving. People are jerks, and I don't want to get hit. So I already get close to being hit when walking. Speak of the devil. But, it's whatever. I don't really drive. I've been too scared. So my dad's like, hey, do you want to drive? And I was feeling really happy. For some odd reason, I was really happy. I'm like, you know what? Yes, but I can't go driving right now. He's like, why? I'm like, because I'm in PJs. And so my mom's like, okay, I guess it's time for your first birthday present. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm fine with that. I like presents. So I sit in a chair, and my mom brings out a box. And I have the box on my bed. I'm not going to show it, but it's a box with clothes. Most of them were from Hot Topic because she forgot to take off the tag, like usual. And this wasn't, though. I don't know where this was from. But this was one. And then I got a pink tie-dye crop top-ish sweatshirt and 2 skirts. One was white with butterflies and the other was black pleated. Supposed to have chains, but it didn't come with chains. That was fine. I loved it. I don't know if there was something else in the box. Oh, yes, there was. Shoes. Okay, so when I was like 7, 8, or 9, I don't know, somewhere around that time, I had these knee-high white shoes. They're over there. I would love to show them to you, but I can't. I loved them to death. The first time wearing them, my feet really hurt, and again, that happened. I have a blister now. It's not too bad. But they're knee-high. They're white with a bunch of random words. We think German. Not too sure. All I know is I can't really read it. But they're really freaking cool. So I got them. I got them. I got shoes. And they were really cool shoes. And I was really happy. So I was able to pick out my outfit. So I picked the pink crop top and the black pleated skirt and the white shoes. And I got dressed, and we went for a drive. We were gonna go back to the parking lot that I first started driving in, but because of the virus and whatnot, it was closed because it was at a park, so it was closed. So my dad had me drive from there to Main Street, and then we went to the store to pick up breakfast. I really don't like driving on Main Street. There's a lot of things I have to look out for, and I was really distracted that day, and I could make up so many excuses as to why I do not want to drive on Main Street. So I didn't. But I did drive from the store home, which we live right next to the store, so it was fine. But I drove. It felt really nice to drive. I really liked it. I wasn't going to drive later on, but that was fine. So I went back, and we waited a little bit, and, it was time for, time to start things up. So I'm like, okay, you know what, it's fine. So my mom comes and grabs a pail. Like, it's a little, aluminum pail with, little pebbles in it and whatnot. And it has a rock in it. And it's from my mom. And the rock, it says, "I hope your birthday rocks." Okay, I didn't think too much about this. I'm a very oblivious person. So we go to a local coffee shop, Dutch Bros, as I mentioned in my other one, which is mainly Northwest America. It's really good. I get a green apple smoothie. What I usually get, green apple smoothie, no caramel, with whipped cream. One of my favorite drinks. And I get that for free, And we're waiting in line. And all of a sudden, this person runs up with a bag. I didn't recognize the person, going, "Happy birthday!" I just kind of went, "Thank you!" and took the bag. It was awesome. It was a big birthday present, too. So we put that in the back. We got up to the window, and my mom goes, "Hey, so we're here to get a free drink for the birthday girl, and also to pick up something from someone." And they're like, "Oh, okay." So they hand me a card. It's from one of my neighbors, and it's a $20 gift card for Dutch Bros. $20. I don't get Dutch Bros often. I don't, because it's Dutch Bros. I like Dutch Bros, but I don't get it often. And got $20. It was awesome. So we get there, we stop, and we wait for a minute because other people are supposed to show up. Nobody else shows up, but that's fine. So then we go and meet up with my friend that I hung out on Friday with, who is currently texting me, which is why there was one cut in the video. I should probably go check again, but I don't want to have another cut in the video. We go meet up with them, and yeah. So before meeting up, I should explain something. I have a pail. It has rocks in it. And my mom's rock said, "I hope your birthday rocks." There is a theme to my birthday. I'm going rock hunting. My mom asked everyone who could participate to paint, draw, do something with a rock, and have me find it in a few locations. A lot of people joined, including my friend that I was meeting up with. Okay, so I'm like, you know what, fine, okay. I wasn't disappointed yet. I was like, I have to find rocks. I don't like rocks. After today, I really like rocks. Or after my birthday, I should say. So we go to the next location and we meet up with my friend. And they give me flowers. They were really upset because I told them the other day that I was allergic to pollen, but they got me my favorite flowers, which are right back there. They're lilies. I really love lilies. It's because my middle name is Lillian, and I really like lilies. But they got me that. They got me a book too, and a card, and I really appreciate it. And they painted a rock too. It was really cool. I really liked the rock, and I found the rock. And I also found 3 more rocks there. I walked them home again. Whether they liked it or not, it's a different story. And then we took a detour. We were supposed to go to another location, but because time was being really weird and wonky, and I had a panic attack in front of my friend because I didn't want to look like a dork in front of them. And I really suck at finding things. So I don't want them to watch me find things, but it was fine. It was good. It was fine. And so we took a detour to one of my other friend's house. Because they couldn't participate and they wanted to do something themselves. So we went over to their house and they gave me their birthday present for me. And it was sweet because I don't talk to them often, but they got me something and it was really nice. They got me a card, they got me some chocolate, and they got me a choker. And I've always wanted a choker. I never had a choker. But it was like one of those like stretchy chokers that they wear in the 90s. Oh, I was so excited. I put it on immediately afterwards. But then we went to my cousin's because they couldn't participate. We hung out a little bit, talked a little bit, said hi, and then we had to leave. We went to another location to find my brother's rock. My brother's rock is still in the car. I should probably go get that eventually today. But it was my parents and my family couldn't paint on the rocks. They had to use Sharpie, which is fine. My brother drew a whole, Fairy Tale? I don't have the book next to me, but Fairy Tale, the anime with the whole, yeah, he drew the Fairy Tale guild mark by hand, no stencil. He's 13. Oh my goodness, I love him so much. It was a big rock. I loved it. It's one of my favorite rocks. I don't have it with me, obviously. It's in the car. Like I said, I need to grab it. But, so then we went to lunch. I wasn't feeling really good because I was really nervous about today. So, I got a little bit sick. Not on the sick of like, I just really didn't feel good. But we went to go grab lunch. It was really busy. We went to McDonald's because one of my friends worked there. And they participated too, but they didn't do a rock. They messed up on their rock. So instead, they gave me an Easter egg, which was really awesome and unique, just like them. And we were just gonna go, we were probably gonna wait in line, but the line was super long, and again, I wasn't feeling really good. So they were on lunch, and they had a birthday present for me too. I think I might have stolen the energy drink. I tried confirming with them this morning, but they're like, no, it was your birthday. You do not owe me a drink. I probably owe them a drink because I'm pretty sure I stole it, but it's fine. So, we go to pull up in the parking lot, and they're standing outside looking for us, and we're still rolling. I jump out of the car. I know, not safe, but I jump out of the car, run to them, hug them, Whole shebang. With my mom yelling at me in the background. I was really excited because I knew what their birthday present was. I knew one of them was. And I've been waiting for it for a while. They painted me a lily, like the lilies that I have back there that you can't really see. It was a pink lily and a sunflower. And it was really sweet, and I really like it. I have yet to hang it up. I need to hang it up somewhere. But I really like it. And we talked for a little bit. So if you ever watch this, thank you. But then we headed out. I didn't drink the energy drink yet, because I just really wasn't feeling good. We went to Burger King instead, and the family got fries and whatnot, like pretty much whole meals. I just got water because I wasn't feeling good. So we waited at the house for a little bit. I had to do stuff anyways. And then we went for a drive. And it was a nice drive, and my mom was like, hey. I'm like, yes. She's like, you don't have RBF today. Which was true. I was smiling the whole time today. Just a little upwards. It's just a little upwards. It's just the little things. You gotta enjoy the little things. But yeah, so we went for a drive, a really long drive that I could have driven, but again, wasn't really feeling good. And then I got like super aware of stuff, but we went and found more rocks. And that was pretty cool. Went back, got to do a little more stuff, and then I went to go hang out with a friend that I hung out on Friday. It was cool, a little awkward, but it was fine. And they wanted to walk me home because every time I walk them home, and I don't have a problem with walking them home because I don't like my house. And I'm not a huge fan of them seeing my house, but they might have to come to my house eventually. I'll tell them that later, unless they watch the video beforehand. But, so we hung out. It was nice. A little awkward here and there, but with everyone inside their house all the time, they don't really have social skills. But hung out, and they had a curfew of some sort. So they wanted to walk me home. My house is a mile away from theirs. So it takes about 30 minutes from my house to their house. So we had to leave wherever we were hanging. We were hanging out at a park. Scandalous. Breaking the 6 feet rule, of course. But yeah, they walked me to my house. I tried walking faster, which hurt my feet. The shoes gave me blisters, and I hurt my ankle the day before because I tripped or something. I don't know what happened, but my feet were really hurting. So yeah, but I tried speed walking because I didn't want them to get in trouble. They didn't get in trouble anyway, so all my speed walking was for nothing. And I tried convincing them to not walk me home. My parents argue that they didn't really walk me home because they didn't walk me to the door, but I asked them not to walk me up to the door because they really needed to get home. But yeah, that was fun. The rest of the day, what happened the rest of the day? I took off my shoes because my feet hurt really bad. And we ordered dinner. And we ordered my cake. Might have stolen the cake. That's fine. But yeah. And then the rest is just kind of history, I guess. We just opened more presents. So that was really nice. Didn't leave the house. We did have a family emergency at the end of the day. I really do appreciate my grandma. I don't like her all the time, but I appreciate her, and she lives with us, and she had to go to the hospital. She was holding out the whole day, but yeah. It's always something that happens on my birthday. But yeah, that's pretty much my birthday. The next day, I was really happy. Just kind of. I was going to make this video. I swear I was going to make this video. I slept in an hour after my alarm. I have my alarm set for 7:30 because of school. I was going to wake up, but I woke up at 8. And just kind of hung out with the family. Was having really bad panic attack. But I had an energy drink, and my mom was like, you should drink the energy drink because that will help with anxiety, because anxiety is just adrenaline that can't really come out. And when you don't have energy, and a tired person like me, I don't, Pepsis make me tired, and they have caffeine, and it should make me energetic, but they don't. They make me fall asleep. So yesterday I had the energy drink that my friend gave me. I confirmed today, kind of. I stole them energy drink, but I drank it. It was really good. I didn't know if I was hyper from it or the fact that I was like, haha, I'm drinking an energy drink. But I did stay awake for the whole day. So that was pretty cool. I didn't fight with my parents, which is also really cool. Not so much today. And then we went for a drive, a really long drive that took like 4 hours. And I just didn't feel like doing the video. And then we watched movies. We watched Zombieland Double Tap, and then Not Another Teen Movie. And it was it's a good movie, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah. So that's it for my rant. If you haven't already, which you should have, go watch the other video to see how depressing a sophomore girl was. Junior year's been a whole lot better. So, I'll see you guys later. Bye!